Am I just a nerdy, proud dad, or is this fucking cool? My son drew this. Do you guys know the game? Do you know the reference? Comment below if you know the reference. Synth Academy, our vlog today. I wanted to talk about creativity, originality, and what it takes to come up with original ideas for instruments, synthesizers, and anything else really. What it takes to be slightly original. Transition. Now, you can take everything that I say here with a grain of salt because it's basically my own experience. I've been teaching for over a decade, I've been creating stuff all my life, but it doesn't mean that I know everything about this topic. What I'm saying here is simply my own perception working on creative stuff and teaching creative people how to overcome the challenges that creative people are facing every day. So, we're talking about loopers, but we're going to first of all draw something. I think that it's important to talk about one important thing. If you're making something and your process looks like this, you've probably done it before. You might make something really nice. It might be that you have a sense for aesthetics. The question is it original? Are you pursuing original, or are you playing it safe? By playing it safe, I don't mean that it's not going to be good. I mean the chance to create something original is lower. Originality revolves around failure. And failure is the least straight line. Originality comes out of this because you don't know. It's like you're going into the void and you have no idea how to get out of there. The only thing you have is a leap of faith and your perception of the world. Now, perception is really important. Perception is, the way I see it, there is basically a person, my son draws way better than me, a person experiences the world. Is this a world? Can you call this world? They experience world in lots of different ways. They're basically part of world. World is part of them. There are lots of other people around them, experiences that they've had in their childhood, as adults, all sorts of things that they saw and felt that made them who they are. These, plus time, should result in something. And this thing is unknown if you're really going into the void. The only thing you can rely on is your experience of the world, your perception, your ideas that are generated from this, and the time you're willing to spend on that idea, in the hopes that after you leave the void, you're going to discover, look, I prepared, magic. This to me is magic. What I wanted to say is simple. Pursuing original ideas does not exist without failure. Failure is important, and failure happens constantly. And if you're doing it right, at a certain point, you might discover magic. Transition. With this looper, and I think that actually the most exciting thing about this vlog thing that I started last week, the most exciting thing is the fact that I don't know if this is going to work. What I know is that I have an idea. I am somewhere here at the beginning of the void, trying to figure out what this thing that I have in my head might be, what it wants to be. I just know that I really like loopers, and I've played loopers for close to 2 decades, and in different settings, many years with guitars and vocals and also other instruments, and later with synthesizers, and I actually have 2 of them right next to me here. All this stuff is amazing. This is a hybrid of things that I thought would be relevant to share with the world. And I feel fortunate that I have the energy and capacity to do something like this. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm just pursuing it. And I hope that you guys who are listening to this also have ideas like this in your head and you want to release them. You have these ideas of instruments that you want to see in the world, or just create for yourself because just for the heck of it, just for fun. And you're going to pursue them as well, because that is a gift to the world. Every person that doesn't take this road and goes the wild pink road, traveling around failure, accepting failure, and wanting to discover something new, is giving a gift to us. So if you've watched so far until now, please like and subscribe. And other than that, try to think about this and see if you could give us such a gift. Thanks for watching, listening. I'll see you guys next week. Transition. Yeah, this is on top. Let's delete this. Yes. So now this goes through the tape.